Yeah, hello everyone. So welcome back to my channel, and I'm continue with my JavaScript interview session series. So in this series, today I will discuss about what is a first class function, and before that I will explain you some concept because these concepts are mostly asked in the interviews. And as my whole focus is on interview preparation, so I will explain you like that only. First, I will tell you the definition and how these things work. Normally these things we use as a if we are a fresher also, then we are using these things, but when it comes to the interview question, we are stuck, like we don't know what is that exact name. So in today's topic I will discuss about what is function statement, function declaration, both are same only, and then function expression, and then anonymous function, named function expression, and parameter versus argument. Mostly freshers, or I saw some seniors of mine also, they are stuck like what is parameter and argument. And in last we will discuss about first class function. So I'm by writing code I will explain you. So my first question is, what is function statement or function declaration? So I'm writing code, then you will get to know. So like function x, and what I do to make it as a function statement. Any idea? Guys, this is nothing but a function statement. A function statement is nothing. A regular named function that we define using function keyword. That are only a function statement. That's it. So if anyone asks you what is function statement or what is function declaration, you just simply say a regular named function using a function keyword is a function statement. That's it. Now, the second question is that, okay, I will first call this. And now I will go here live in console. What is the issue? Okay, maybe it's X called. See, I will make it as a half of a screen. You will get better understanding. Yeah. So see here, X called. Now, okay, I will. This is all about what is function statement. Now, what is function expression? Okay, I'm writing code, then you will get to know. Like if I variable, say hello, y called, y called. Now I will print this, say hello. Okay. So the second one is nothing but a function expression. So the definition of function expression is that a function assigned to a variable that are function expression. And the difference between these two, that function statement and function expression, is that is just nothing but hosting. Here, here in the first scenario, like in function statement, if we call, okay, I am showing you by that. Like if I call this x before their declaration, it will store this whole function, not just yeah, it will store whole function. So if we call this before their declaration, it will also calling this, see here. But if I call this function, we will get error. See, say hello is not a function, type error. Because here the concept of hosting comes into picture. This function, this function is stored as a variable. So if we try to call this function, we will get this error because in hosting, this function is stored as a variable. So this is the whole difference. Like in in function statement, that whole function is stored during the memory creation phase. While this function, that say hello function, is stored as a variable. So if we try to call this, we will get this error say hello is not a function. So this is the whole difference. Now we will discuss about anonymous function. S- this thing mostly people use. I know, like mostly fresher use this concept also, but when it comes into like interview questions, they stuck. So anonymous function is nothing but a function with no name. Is that like when we write this like function, like okay, like function, but we will get error because we cannot use anonymous function alone. We have to use it inside a callback function. See if I write set timeout. Now if we call this, see, this is nothing but this one is nothing but a anonymous function, a function with no name. But anonymous function we cannot use alone. You understood? Okay. This anonymous function is nothing but a function with no name, but we cannot use anonymous function alone. For that, we use anonymous function inside a function. Got it? Okay. So this is the first thing we got to know. This is the second. I will summarize this, then you will get more understanding. This is the thing. Okay. Now, what is named function expression? I am showing you like if we write where print function, and here also we write xyz. Yeah. Console dot log name function expression called. If I call this, yeah. So this is nothing but here in this in first scenario we are creating a function by writing this keyword, and here we declare a function with some name. Here we are not giving a function any name, but we are assigning to a variable. In the third scenario we are neither giving a neither writing function keyword, neither giving a name, that is a anonymous function. But in function expression we are storing this function in a variable print, and also we are using a name to a function, that is a function named function expression. So the definition is that a function expression where function has a name is a function name expression. Then when we use this named function expression, this thing is useful while recursion uh, and while doing debugging. In that scenario we will use this named function expression. But okay, so this is an here this is a function, so if we try to call this, what will happen? X y z reference error. X y z is not defined, but here we have defined this, then why? Any idea? Okay. So the thing is that here, we have while hosting time, this print variable is stored, not this function thing. So if we try to call this, we will get this reference error. You got it? Okay, I'm again explaining in more depth. So while our whole code executed, this since this function is stored in a variable. So this function is stored as a not initialized as a function, but initialized as a variable. But when we try to that is the reason when we try to access this function, we will get this reference error. So for to use this, we have to use inside a function. So see, if I write this x y z, I think it should print, but okay, okay, yeah. See, oh my God, see, now it is calling. Okay, I will stop this, otherwise my program will break. So this is the scenario. While this thing we will use while we require recursion. Okay, now our four concept. I covered four concept. First one is function statement that we call as a function. What we call as a? Tell me. So the first one we have covered is a function statement or function declaration, because we are declaring a function. So remember this. This is a function statement or a function declaration, and the second one is a function expression, because we are storing inside a variable. And the third one is a anonymous function, and the fourth one is a named function expression, where we are giving name to the function. Also, we are defining it inside a variable. Now, I think you guys understand this thing. Now, what is parameter and argument? I know you guys know, but sometime while asking interviewer confused you. So that's why I'm explaining you this thing. So what is parameter and argument? Like when we are defining a variable, whatever we write inside inside this box, these are parameter. Mostly in places you saw this, that parameter ones, params two. So this is nothing but this place is nothing but a parameter. Like when we are defining a variable, that time when we try to mm, uh, uh, this, we can say like that we are defining a variable inside a function that are parameter. That's it. Again, I am saying you variable that are listed inside a function definition are parameters. But while we are calling this, like if I call this and here we have to write, if I write here this 2 comma 4, then this is nothing but a argument. Okay, I think you guys understand. Okay, now my third question is like I explained this thing. Now the important question is that, which I told you I will explain you in the last, that is first class function. So what is first class function? A normal function or a different function? Any idea? Okay, no worry. I will explain you. First, I will remove all this thing. So JavaScript function are the first class function. Got it? JavaScript function are the first class function because they can assign to a variable, as I showed you. If I do control Y, see here, JavaScript function are a first class citizen because they can assign to a variable. See in this scenario, They can be passed as an argument. We can here, if we want, we can pass here a whole function as an argument. And if we want, we can return a function inside a function. So what is a first class function? JavaScript function are a first class function because they can store be- because they are stored in a variable, they are passed in as argument, and they return from other function. And these feature make that function most powerful in JavaScript for functional coding. I think you guys understand. If you have little confusion about first class function, I'm I will show you from here first class function in JavaScript. First class function in JavaScript. La, 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 la. See, here same thing is written. In JavaScript function are treated as a first class citizen, meaning that they are treated like any other variable. We can assign to a variable, we can assign to an argument, and we can return to okay, but first class function. Yeah, we will go there. First class function. Whatever the thing I said, same thing here it is mentioned. Okay, again I will go to the MDN documentation. See, a programming language is said to be first class function where function is the language are treated like any other variable. For example, in such language, a function can be passed as an argument to another function and can be written by another function and can assign value to a variable. So this is the same things I has told you earlier. Okay. So this is all about. I think you will get better understanding for that. So in today's video, I am summarizing whole thing. In today's video, you are thinking why I am again summarizing because I want you understand this concept whenever in an interview they ask you are able to explain the way I am explaining to you. You will memorize the way of I am explaining. Okay. So what is function statement or function declaration? As the name suggested, function declaration. Okay, so in interview they ask what is function statement or function declaration? A function defined using function keyword or function expression. Normally, okay, if they ask coding question, write a simple code like function keyword and that variable name and that's it. Then what is a function expression? When we assign a variable to a function, that is a function expression. The difference between two is hosting. In the first scenario, the function are hosted as a function, but in the second scenario, the function is hosted as a variable. So if we try to access that variable, we will get error. And the third scenario is that anonymous function. So anonymous function is a function with no name, but we cannot use it alone. We have to use inside a function. Like in the scenario of callback function, we will use it when we use set timeout. In that time, we will use that callback function. Now, what is a named function expression? Named function expression is a in this scenario, we will assign a variable to a function. Also, we will uh, assign name to that function. This is a named function that assign to a variable. But and this concept we will use in recursion. And if we try to access this function, out if we try to access this function by their name, we will get reference error because the same concept hosting is coming into the picture. Like like this function we declare inside a variable. So if we try to inside a call stack, this function is stored as a variable, not as a function. So if it if we try to access this, we will get reference error. But if we try to access inside a function, we will able to access. Okay, then what is the parameter and what is the argument? While we are creating a function, we are defining a function. In that time, we are passing some values inside a function that are parameter. But while we are recalling that function, means while we are invoking that function, that time we pass a value inside a function that are nothing but argument. Now, what is a first class function? A first class function is a normal function that we known as a first class citizen also, because we are able to pass it inside a variable. We can pass it as a argument, and also we can return as a function. So this is all about this video. I hope you guys understand this concept. If you understand, please like, subscribe, and comments to my channel. Thank you so much. In the next video, I will discuss about event loop. Thank you so much.